to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds a man in the middle. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. The Commodores look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Got it behind the line. It's Sherrill.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long, you bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught, and he will score! Touchdown, Vandy! Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And the extra point is good.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And here's the return. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Got enough for the first. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's a give to Frazier. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll run this play from the pistol. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes a grab and room to run. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Commodores have it with a 1st and goal. He'll take it himself. Touchdown, Commodores! And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these 2 guys are doing so far. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Tosses it incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Facing a third down and short from the 26. He'll run it again. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Wide open downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Dogs pick up the first down through the air, and the Georgia faithful starting to howl and bark.
And we've seen that in the past with Georgia. Maybe you get a little bit concerned.
There's some room. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
This doesn't happen with just anybody at tailback. You got to do this with a dude, a guy you know can roll. Just toss it to him, let him get out in the open field. He'll do the rest and make big gains.
He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Handoff for Frazier. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Like he's already had such a great start to the football game, and you know they're using him. Great job by this defense. Great adjustment. Great job being downhill, physical, fast right now, and getting him stopped.
He put that one in harm's way, and it's swatted down. Georgia sends out the punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Running inside, it's Alexander. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. The Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in at the 40. Can they catch him? What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field position than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
On first down, Nate Frazier. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Nate Frazier. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Dogs!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Carter. That's reeled in, it's Gerald. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Commodores, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Corners are going to bail. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Timeout taken by Vanderbilt. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. And the Commodores will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Fitted in the window for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sideline, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Looking for room at the 40. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Timeout on the field, and that's the 2nd call by Georgia. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush.
Looking to take a shot. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Guys, I did catch up with the Vanderbilt head coach at halftime. He is thrilled with the play of his quarterback. No turnovers right now. They have been clean and efficient on offense. They've got a lead. Let's see if they can continue that here in the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on the vibe down here on the sidelines coming back. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Doors. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen.